Hi there, it's Lori, and my story is that my granddaughter is a character. She's 4 years old, and she went to Lowe's or Home Depot, I don't remember which, with her dad. And I'm apologizing for that movement, but hopefully that's good now. Anyway, so she was told she could get one thing. I don't know what she was going to get. I mean, they have snacks at the front or whatever. Maybe that's what they were thinking, or what he was thinking. Do you know what my granddaughter, ironically, and I say that because if you've been watching my channel, you know. Do you know what my granddaughter, my 4-year-old granddaughter, wanted? The only thing she wanted from the store? I'll let you put some guesses. Probably not going to be right. A fly swatter. And proceeded, just a traditional big red fly swatter, proceeded to say she's the swatter princess. I said to my daughter, well, she needs to come over and take care of these moths then. I've got a job for her. Hilarious. The child is hilarious. And she was being funny, but she sincerely wanted the fly swatter. 4-year-olds. They're a hoot. Oh, from Fiber Floozy Jill. A crochet hoot. It's only a 4.5 crochet hoot. My granddaughter is a 10 out of 10 crochet hoot. So, and why is it in the bag? Because of the moths. Okay. Thanks, Fiber Floozy Jill, for their typo that you sent me that you didn't even know. Anyway, Yarn Management Monday is a crafting kitty procedure. Procedure. What? Idea, concept. Keep me on track. Now, I'm going to do probably a short about these. This was part of my yarn management. What I thought was one tangled ball turned out to be 3 little balls of this tangled together. I will have to look this up. This yarn came from another yarn, Shannon, when she was downsizing and moving. And it makes great scrubbies. So, there's that. That's how I've used it. It would make a really cool Grinch or maybe a gnome, if you're any of you doing the gnome thing. But I'm going to do a separate video showing how to cake the yarn. Because the yarn winders are, their own thing. Each of them are a little bit different. But I just thought I'd show how to do that. Because I kind of showed you how to do this yarn swift. We all know how that went. Because then you clamp it to the table. It's similar, but it's a little different with the yarn. The yarn winders. To cake up your yarn. Anyway. There you go. Yarn management. Chef Lori. So generously. Some of it was replacement yarn for things I made, but some of it was just her giving me stuff and being awesome. And like my friend, I should be wearing her shirt today, but I decided I'll wash them first. You should do that with new clothes. Just generally. All of that yarn is in here in one of the bags. So that's going over to the other room on the bookshelf. Will it be sorted differently later? Yes, it will. Because I keep my DK separate from everything else. Now, this next piece of yarn management is, I can't even believe this. I was cleaning that other room, again, initially for moth. Now you're seeing this after. My surprise guest is Michelle and Cheyenne from So Magical Michelle or Live Fantastical, the people that make the journals. And they are going to restart doing their channel here soon. October, I think. But anyway, we'll know. If you watched my live last night, you'll know. They were staying here, so I needed to get that room truly cleaned and a little bit more. I mean, diatomaceous earth powdered the heck out of that room. So hopefully they don't have any moths to deal with. Cleaned all the bedding, hopefully, and the pillows and everything. So hopefully, if there were any moth anythings in there, in those things, that's taken care of now. But here's what I can't believe. I found a whole, I'll show it to you. Found a whole project bag full of, you guessed it, yarn. Now this yarn is to make, I'll tell you what it is. It's one of my favorite yarns. I bought this when Joanne was going out of business. Feels like butter. It's a line brand. It's a Star is Born. It is so soft. It is chain spun. I believe that's the correct term for that. I love that. She might actually get a knitted sweater. We'll see. The color, I don't know why, is called Quail. It's a very lavendery color. But yeah, feels like butter. How many are in here? I don't know. And I'll tell you more specs here in a minute. I have 9 of these because I was buying sweater quantity. Now, if I knit it, I'm going to need a lot less. All right, so this is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 218 yards, 199 meters. It's considered a medium weight 4, which is pretty accurate. Always with glasses, sorry. A US 7 or 4.5 millimeter needles. A US G or 6, which is 4 millimeters. G is in good, just in case my enunciation. This is 100% polyester, so Cheyenne could use this, I believe. But yes, machine washable and dryable. Do not triangle. Do not bleach. Do not triangle is Crafting Kitty as well. Don't iron, and you can pee, which that's important. You should do that if you need to do that. But what it really means is you can use a dry cleaning solvent or some kind of solvent that starts with the letter P. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, there it is. All right. So yes, colorway. And so I have heat treated these, and that is why it was in a plastic bag. And I washed this. I didn't wash the skeins because I wanted the ball bands, but I washed this project bag and then heat treated all the yarn. Not in here, in one of those. Oh, funny story on that. You know how I had the incident of that laundry basket that's still sitting over there mocking me. Kitty Lane, Create and Relate, follow her if you don't know her, said to me, hey, I always use a stitch marker. I think somebody else did too. Maybe Linda's Crochet Channel. I use a stitch marker to, grab the end of the little toggle at the zipper thing. It always has a little hole in it, and then attach it to so I slid it under the edge thing, and I used a safety pin. I thought, oh, okay, I'll just use a safety pin. Worked great, no problems. I heat treated several bags of yarn, which, did I bring it over here? No. But I have to put this back into plastic. I'm going to go ahead and zip up that. Anyway, here's what's funny. I take out the laundry, and I noticed not one of them had a safety pin on it. The safety pins came off, but the bag stayed closed because, again, I had shoved it under the little elastic piece. And I safety pinned them differently to see which method was the best or easiest or made the most sense. Not one safety pin. They're somewhere in all those. It's probably still in my dryer, for all I know. Three, I think. 3 safety pins. We're going to say it worked, but weird, right? Anyway, with that. Thank you, Crafting Kitty, for always giving me a Monday focus. Tomorrow is probably going to be a tasting. And the winner's video, I'm working on it, but it's going to take a little bit. And like I said, you're probably going to see a short about these, about caking up the yarn. So now I need to, these go in here. I'll show you. I'll do the yarn management on this right now. See, this is actually going with what it is, with the scrubby yarn. See, I have the same stuff in orange. I don't remember where, did I get the orange from her too? Maybe. Or did I get that somehow? No, that definitely feels different. These are not the same. I got this somewhere else. Scrubby Sparkle. This is a Red Heart Scrubby Sparkle and 3.5 ounces, 3 ounces, 85 grams, 174 yards, 159 meters. So, oh, that's, that has some, you put those together, that's some Halloween vibes. Make a little pumpkin scrubby. 5mm needles or a US 8. Does not show hooks. Why? Because stuff like this is way easier to knit with than to crochet with. Just saying. This one might actually, this works on the knitting machine. So this one would work on the knitting machine, I think. Now, this I had trouble with on the Centro knitting machine. However, Ian is a weirdo said that it works great on the Addy knitting machine. So you're going to see a big giant box of stuff that I bought from him because he had to move. It's a whole thing. Go watch his channel. He had to move from California to North Carolina like really quickly. So it's yeah. Anyway, sorry. That message was about the live that hopefully you watched last night. So yeah, so I bought it, but one of the things he had was an Addy small Centro. And if I can make my scrubbies on the knitting machine, I can crank those out like crazy. But I do have a crochet pattern for this. How to crochet a scrubby. Yeah, on my channel. And it's easy and great. Also, yeah. That's yarn management. Like I said, you'll see more about the green balls later. Hopefully that doesn't get us a YouTube strike. But yeah, keep an eye out. Stuff's going to be coming up. And I might do a random live with Chef Lori again this week. But it would be on her channel. I'll keep you notified on that. I've got to talk to her and I've got to work something else out related to that. Anyway, big giant hugs. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Yay, that went on nice this time. Hugs from me. Hugs from me, Mom Potato Head. And I will give you any kind of hug you need. She gives you an armless hug with all the love that the potato has. All right. Hug from a distance if that's what you need. And with that, remember, you matter and kindness matters. I appreciate the time you take to watch my videos and spend with me or watch my lives. I cannot express how much I appreciate it. With all of that, I thank you. Like, subscribe, join if you want to. And just know that I appreciate you and you matter to me. All right. Bye.